everyone, today I am doing a different kind of video. I am ranking the Disney princess movies because why not? I'm wearing my Disney princess shirt, see, for this special occasion, and yeah, so what this video is, I watched almost all of the Disney princess movies again, so which are in order of the release: Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, The Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Pocahontas, Mulan, Princess and the Frog, Tangled, Brave, Frozen, and Moana. So I watched all of those in the order, except I stopped after Tangled because I watched Brave, Frozen, and Moana recently, so I was just like, I've seen them. I know what happens. So then I watched them and wrote down things I liked and disliked about them and created a list, and I'm going to go backwards. There are 13 movies. I'm going to go backwards, tell you my least favorite first, and go up to the top. This is ranking the movies themselves, not the princesses. So my list has actually surprised me based on my camera fell. Okay, this is based on the movies themselves, and yeah, I'm doing this based off Super Carlin Brothers video that they did with Pixar, which I might do, but that's basically where I got this idea from, so yeah. So this list surprised me based on what I liked when I was a child and stuff, and what I disliked, so yeah, things change. So number 13, Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, Aurora, was my favorite princess when I was a child. But I have not watched the movie, besides recently, since I was a child. I watched the movie again, and it literally made zero sense at all. I was just like, why? Like, she was safe until she was 16? So why did they take her whole entire life up till she was 16, and why did they return her on her 16th birthday? And it just didn't make sense. So that's why that's number 13. And I mean, I like that it's like a classic Disney movie, and except the animation, like the background, are so detailed and beautiful, and then the characters on top don't match it at all. That also annoyed me, but that's kind of with all the old Disney movies. But anyways, okay, number 12, Pocahontas. Pocahontas is a good movie with, like, it has like a really good message in it. Like, you're just like, hey, everyone's like the same. And I mean, it has like really good songs in it, but it's a really boring movie, to be completely honest. Yeah, like the only entertaining character were the two animals, the rest were super boring, and then she even ends up with the wrong John in the end of the movie, the first movie, but it's in the second movie, and then there's two Johns, and it's just like too many Johns. So that's why I am putting Pocahontas at number 12. Number 11. I feel like people are probably going to get mad at me on this list. This is just my opinion. Obviously, yours is going to be different. So number 11 is Princess and the Frog. It's a good movie, but it's just kind of meh. I remember reading, like, The Frog Prince, I think that's the actual name of the story, when I was younger. But, like, this movie, like, just didn't, like, do it for me. I, like, watched it. This is, like, my second time watching it, and I was just like, I don't really want to watch it again. It was just kind of meh. The songs weren't that great. The characters weren't that great. It was kind of just meh. Definitely not my favorite, but it was okay. Number 10 actually surprised me a lot, which is Cinderella, which, this isn't about my favorite Disney princess, but I dislike Cinderella, like, so strongly. But she somehow made it this high on my list. So, the movie's kind of boring. But it's not the worst movie. It's actually pretty entertaining. The mice are pretty entertaining. Her stepsisters are entertaining. Cinderella herself is the most boring person. My friend, I have a friend who, like, plays Disney princesses, and she said, Cinderella's like the worst because she has no personality traits except being kind. So, I don't know, the mice and her stepsisters make up for it. A lot of these I feel like are kind of biased based on, like, other things, like the Disney park characters, like the people who play these, yeah. It's pretty boring of a movie, but it does have some good redeeming qualities, and it's actually much higher on my list than I thought it'd be because I thought I just hated Cinderella. So, number 8 and number 9, I had a really hard time deciding which should go where, so I put at number 9, Brave. Brave, which is the only Pixar Disney princess. It's a really good movie, and it's very beautifully done because it is Pixar. But, I don't know, just, it's a great movie. It's just kind of boring, but also, I don't know. I've only seen it twice. I honestly don't know. It's just, it's a good movie. She doesn't sing in it at all. Yeah. I don't know. I like it. But also, it's definitely not my favorite. So this one probably surprised me the most. Number 8, Snow White. Snow White, I was scared. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I was scared of that movie when I was a child because of the mirror. The mirror scared me so much, and I never saw the full entire movie until last year, once I watched it once we were going to go to Disney. And it's surprisingly a really good movie, and my friend again who plays Disney princesses convinced me that Snow White's like really cool. She's like just cheery and happy, and she really loves playing Snow White. And I'm just like, yeah, Snow White's actually pretty good. See, some of these are definitely have some bias. But yeah, all the dwarfs are hilarious, and it's a very scary movie for a princess movie, to be completely honest. I was scared of it, like, my whole life. But, I mean, it's also great because it's, like, the first Disney movie, like, the hand-drawn animation. One thing that did bug me about it, though, is, like, Snow White moved differently than the rest of the characters, and I don't know, it's probably because I've seen, like, the live-action actress play Snow White and seen, like, the exact scenes. But, like, there's some things that I'm just like, oh, that literally looks like a person doing it into this cartoon world. I don't know. That was, like, one thing that bugged me, but actually it's a really good movie, and I'm surprised how high I put it on my list. Okay, and for all the people who are going to be upset with me for putting all the classic Disney, classic princess movies down at the bottom, I'm sorry, but the other ones are a lot better. This is comparing the movies, and the older ones just don't compete based on the entertainment of the movie as the newer ones. So next, 7 is Beauty and the Beast. I thought I didn't like this movie, like, as much as, like, oh, it's just Beauty and the Beast. Good movie, not the greatest. But I think seeing, like, the live-action Beauty and the Beast changed my mind. So now I think it's so much better of a movie. And then also watching, like, Gaston, like, somebody, like Gaston in the Disney parks has also changed my mind, and now I'm just like, I get so sad whenever Gaston does. I'm just like, no. But then also definitely the live action one has really affected it. How much I like it, because I like it a lot more than I thought I did. Also, it has some great songs, some of my faves. Okay, number 6, Frozen. This movie I have such a weird thing with. I could put this one at the bottom. I didn't actually watch this one recently. I've seen it recently, but I didn't watch it like within the past week. Frozen is so hyped. So. It's like up here. And everyone loves it. And it's just so popular. And that just... And yes, I know they're not official Disney princesses, and they're not going to be, but I'm adding this to the list because it is a princess movie. My shirt is, like, weird. This is not the best filming shirt. So, Frozen, I feel like so many people don't watch it. I'm going based off the last time I saw it, because every time I don't watch it, I'm just like, ugh, Frozen, it's so annoying, not even that good of a movie. Then I watch it, I'm just like, Frozen's a good movie. It's a good movie, but it has been ruined by everyone. So, I don't know. It's kind of like in the middle of my list. So, yeah. Number 5, Aladdin. Aladdin is super duper funny. It's not really a princess movie at all, so that's probably why it's lower on my list, even though it's really high up. It is a hilarious movie. The genie is so funny, and definitely one of my favorite movies, actually. Oh my gosh. There was a bear that just flew by my window and it scared me so much. Okay, so Aladdin is super funny. It's not really a princess movie at all because it's Aladdin. So, yeah, I don't know. I like it. It's a really funny movie. Number 4 is Tangled. This one has some, like, bias in it. I don't really, like, it's a good movie. I don't really like the songs in it. I loved Barbie Rapunzel when I was little. So I do love Rapunzel. I love blonde hair. I loved Sleeping Beauty because of her blonde hair. I was just like, I have blonde hair. So if Tangled would have came out when I was younger, I feel like I would have loved it so much. I do still love it, but the reason why this one's so high on my list is because I love Rapunzel so much. So, yeah. The movie's not my favorite, but I do love Rapunzel, so that got pushed higher. So number 3, The Little Mermaid. I have always loved The Little Mermaid. I believe she was probably like my second favorite Disney princess. Okay, my camera's almost over. So, Ariel, she was my second favorite Disney princess. I have like an Ariel bath toy. I've always loved Ariel, and the movies is really good, has amazing songs in it, and there's just something about like this classic feel, especially if you watch like an older, like not like updated version of it. It just has like this older classic Disney feel, and I don't know. I just really like it. So just great. And like, yes. Number 2. At this point, I don't know, maybe I should say number 1 first and then explain my number 2. But if you know, you probably know the two that are my number 1 and my number 2. So once I say my number 2, it's going to give my number 1 away. So my number 2 is Moana. Moana is such a beautiful movie. She's the newest Disney princess. She hasn't even been crowned a Disney princess yet. Don't know if she will. But it's such a beautifully done movie, and it's so funny, and I love it so much. I made my mom go and buy it for me the day it came out on DVD because I love it so much. It's just such a great movie, such great songs. Lin-Manuel Miranda, I love it, and I love Ali Carvalho. Help me. I don't know, I just love it, and I love Hawaii and fruit, and it's just great, and The Rock, and oh my gosh. So, number 1, I just really raved about Moana. So you're just like, how is your number 1 your number 1? Well, in case you couldn't figure out by now, my number 1 is Mulan. Mulan is my favorite movie of all time. Mulan's not my favorite Disney princess, though. I think I'm going to do a Disney princess list. However, Mulan is the funniest Disney movie, I believe. Like, it's the funniest movie I know of. It's so funny and entertaining, and I could just put it on and just watch it, like, anytime. I've watched it so many times. I don't really remember if I liked this one once I was little, but right now I just love it. Mulan, Moana, and Lilo and Stitch are my favorite movies, and Mulan's just my favorite. I just love Mulan and Mushu and just everything. However, oh, and the songs has the best songs ever. I'll Make a Man Out of You. Favorite song ever. However, there is one thing I don't like about it. It probably has the stupidest romance story ever. She falls in love with, I forget his name. For no reason at all, and it's just like, they literally just put that in there because all other princess movies at this point had a, like, prince in it. So, yeah. I feel like that's the only reason they put it in there. It's a really dumb love story. It makes no sense. He's just like, hey, I like you. Oh, hey, you're a girl? Hey, I like you. It's just, I don't know. Not my favorite, but I do love Mulan so much. And, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Once again, these are my opinions. This is what I experienced while watching the movies, and you are subject to your own opinions. And yeah, I'm sorry if you didn't like mine. That's just what I thought. These will, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!